Welcome to my channel, Hotspot with Loveth, the ultimate spot for all things entertainment, ranging from celebrity gists, reviews, interesting stories, and African folktales. Subscribe now.
In the village of Abigbo, nestled among the rolling hills and flowing rivers of southeastern Nigeria, the air was thick with tradition and tales of the past. Abigbo was a place where the wisdom of elders was revered and the customs of the ancestors were meticulously preserved. Amidst this rich tapestry of heritage lived a young girl named Chinyere, whose vibrant curiosity set her apart from her peers. Unlike the other children who were content with the stories of old, Chinyere's imagination soared beyond the boundaries of their village. Her father had been a learned man, a storyteller and a custodian of the village's oral traditions, but his untimely death when Chinyere was very young left a void. Yet, his legacy lived on through her. Adana, Chinyere's mother, worked tirelessly on their small farm, her hands calloused from the labor but her heart tender with love for her only child. She would often recount her late husband's stories, not just to entertain but to instill in Chinyere the values and knowledge that had once been cherished by the village. Chinyere's thirst for knowledge went beyond the confines of the oral tales and traditions of Abigbo. She gazed at the stars with wonder and pondered their mysteries. Her curiosity extended to the natural world around her. She observed the intricate dance of the seasons, the way plants grew and withered, and the rivers that wound through the land, each holding its own secrets. The absence of formal education and written texts in the village left a gap in her quest for understanding. She longed for a way to capture and expand her knowledge, to grasp the intricacies of the world in a manner beyond oral transmission. One evening, as the flames of their hearth danced and crackled, Chinyere confided in her mother about her yearning. The firelight illuminated Adana's worried face as she listened to her daughter's dreams. Adana's heart swelled with pride at her daughter's ambition but also ached with the realization of the challenges ahead. Chinyere's mother, though worried, saw the determination in her daughter's eyes and gave her blessing. Adana knew that her daughter's quest for knowledge might take her far from home and would require courage and resilience. Chinyere sought guidance from Nnewi, the chief elder, whose wisdom was widely respected. Nnewi was a man of great insight and a bridge between tradition and the evolving world. His presence was commanding, yet he had a gentle way of imparting wisdom. Under the ancient Iroko tree, surrounded by the echoes of past stories, Nnewi listened to Chinyere's plea. His gaze was thoughtful as he considered her request, understanding that her desire to seek knowledge was not just a personal journey but a potential boon for the entire village. He spoke of Okoro, the scholar in Nnewi, whose reputation for knowledge was well known. Chinyere's departure from Abigbo was a poignant moment, marked by a mixture of excitement and apprehension. The village, a community deeply connected through shared history and traditions, gathered to bid her farewell. Adana handed her a small satchel, a symbol of their love and hopes, along with a piece of cloth that held her father's memory. As Chinyere set out on her journey, the landscape shifted from the familiar hills and rivers of Abigbo to the bustling and unfamiliar terrain of Nnewi. The journey was arduous, filled with both physical challenges and the emotional weight of leaving behind her home and family. Each step was a testament to her resolve and her dreams of a broader understanding. Arriving in Nnewi, Chinyere was struck by the contrast between the vibrant town and the tranquil village she had left. The city's energy was palpable, with its streets bustling with people from various walks of life. Okoro's home, though modest, was a sanctuary of knowledge, surrounded by an array of plants and books. Okoro, a man of considerable knowledge and a kind demeanor, welcomed Chinyere with warmth and encouragement. His teachings were not confined to books, they included practical wisdom and a deep respect for the natural world. Chinyere immersed herself in her studies, learning to read and write, understanding mathematical and scientific principles, and exploring the medicinal properties of plants. Okoro's approach to teaching was holistic, emphasizing that knowledge was not just for personal growth but a tool for communal benefit. As Chinyere's studies progressed, news from home grew increasingly distressing. A severe drought had gripped Abigbo, and the once fertile fields were now barren. The crops failed, and the villagers faced a dire shortage of food and water. Chinyere's concern for her village grew with each letter she received from her mother, who described the suffering and the struggle to find solutions. The realization of her village's plight galvanized Chinyere to return home. She bid farewell to Okoro, grateful for his mentorship and the knowledge she had gained. Okoro's gift of books, scrolls, and drought-resistant seeds symbolized the tools she would use to help her people. Upon her return to Abigbo, Chinyere was greeted with a mixture of relief and hope. The village was struggling, but Chinyere's arrival brought a glimmer of optimism. She immediately set about applying her knowledge to address the crisis. She introduced new irrigation techniques that she had learned, teaching the villagers how to conserve water and improve crop yields. The seeds Okoro had given her proved invaluable, as they grew well even in the harsh conditions. Chinyere's approach to solving the drought's impact was both innovative and respectful of traditional methods, bridging the old ways with new insights. In addition to addressing the immediate crisis, Chinyere focused on long-term improvements for her village. She established a small school to teach the children to read and write, providing them with the tools to access and generate knowledge. Her lessons included not only practical skills but also stories and knowledge from beyond their village, broadening their understanding of the world. Chinyere's efforts transformed Abigbo from a village deeply rooted in tradition to a community that embraced learning and innovation. The elders, once hesitant about change, came to recognize the benefits of Chinyere's approach. Nnemeka's public acknowledgement of her contributions marked a turning point in the village's acceptance of new ideas. As the years passed, Chinyere's influence continued to grow. She became a respected elder, her wisdom sought by many. Her story of learning and transformation became a cherished part of Abigbo's folklore, symbolizing the power of knowledge and the importance of honoring one's heritage. The village thrived, its fields lush and its people healthy and informed. The school Chinyere established became a beacon of learning, ensuring that future generations would benefit from her journey. Chinyere's legacy was not only in the practical changes she implemented but also in the cultural shift she inspired, a blend of tradition and progress, wisdom and innovation. Chinyere's tale remains a powerful reminder of the transformative potential of knowledge and the enduring strength of tradition. Her journey from a curious child to a wise elder reflects the profound impact that one individual's quest for understanding can have on a community, bridging the gap between the old and the new while honoring the roots from which one comes.